additional digital image data from the enhanced digital file. Scratch image stored in a memory, for example, hard drive, and just say, program loads additional digital image data from the enhanced digital file to the display viewing window by providing additional data from the source to the viewing area seamlessly or something. Or just make it a period after display viewing window. You follow me? To the user display viewing window.
Viewing window, period.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't,
Any of that other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
The user computer provides a zoom. Oh, to provide a zoom to view.
Oh, excuse me.
Holy smokes. Wow, this, read the paragraph starts out in figure 4, which is this, which is figure 4, take a look at, we're about ready to zoom, or we have zoomed. The user has actuated the zoom buttons to zoom in to the digital image data.
What line are you on?
Page 19 in the bottom.
Page 19, line 1?
Bottom.
Gotcha.
Figure 4?
Right.
User has actuated zoom buttons 88 to zoom into the digital image, period. I don't want to say data, right?
Right.
In response, the user interface program, which is the output, loads additional digital image data. Yeesh, I don't like the loads, because that says it might be loading it off the network.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's not.
Additional program.
Provides
Yeah, because it's providing it from the enhanced digital file.
data from the enhanced digital image file.
Right. To the
provide-
user's display viewing window.
And then to provide a zoom, a magnified view of the digital image, or zoomed. I like the word zoomed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what I would like to say is provides additional image data from the enhanced digital image file. I would say, comma, without. I want to make the clarification there that
Without
another download from the network.
No.
We may not need it here if it's there before, but that's my. I may have to
Put a question mark there, because
Yeah.
I see it too.
Why can't you say, why can't you relate it to resolution? Provides additional image resolution data. Because you're increasing the resolution of what the image
As you're zooming.
as you're zooming.
That's actually a great way to describe the whole goddamn thing.
Now he told me about it.
No, but what we've been looking to describe, he just did.
No, I agree. Steve and I had this battle too, because you guys were
Struggling.
consistent in the terminology either.
Right.
No, I agree. If you're talking length times, numbers of pixels, that is resolution.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're providing additional resolution data.
That doesn't sound right to me, Brian. Digital resolution.
Yeah, what you're doing is you're taking a portion of the image and you're expanding it really with additional pixels. So that's additional resolution data.
Oh, I see.
Right.
But what you're saying is it's an adjective. It's digital data that has an image encoded with enhanced resolution. Because what are you providing? You're not providing resolution. You're providing data.
Data that is necessary for the resolution.
But it's pixel-based data.
And since it's pixel-based data, it will
or additional data for higher resolution.
going from a case where you have many source pixels per viewing window pixel, and you're reducing that ratio as you zoom in.
Right. Until you hit the pixelation limit.
Until you hit 1 to 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can patch that up.
That's why you're providing additional.
We got a lot of claim talking about to do still, so let's move on. Here's line 15 now on page 20.
Greater than 2 times. Or greater than.
Digital camera. Step 1 or 2, the digital camera is configured to acquire a digital image. In this step, the camera is, I would say, preferably set to the highest resolution.
I think in principle, that's what we would intuitively do. But the question, should we generalize on that?
Yeah, there will be variations of that.
Because as technology evolves...
Right. You set the camera to acquire at least enough pixels for the magnification. It's
for the magnification factor.
Right.
Right.
This high resolution.
Right. You wouldn't get more even if there's higher resolution available.
Yeah, but that's not what he's getting at here.
See, we don't have cameras that gives us very much flexibility here today, but tomorrow we'll have more flexibility.
Yeah. In this step, if possible, the camera is set to acquire at least enough pixels.
Well, you don't set the camera. This is a fine point. The camera has a storage device.
Yeah.
It always takes the same number of pixels. It's what it stores that count.
Yeah. Does the user have any clue what that is? So in other words, how would I know that my camera will do a magnification of 20 on this file?
You don't.
What it tells you is you create a high resolution picture or a low resolution picture, and that if you set it to high, you only get a few pictures per whatever your storage medium is.
But I'll bet you later the camera will come out with dial in your zoom feature
It could work.
for this picture.
Yeah.
And boom, it'll size it and appropriately.
In fact, they're already saying if you set it at this setting, it's equal to an 8 by 10. If you set it at this setting, it's a 5 by 7.
Which is doing what we're doing.
Catch
them right there.
That's already happening.
Right, but catch them, because I doubt it was happening in the past.
Wasn't.
Right, so it's new camera technology that might be infringing already. Which, I see it going in the scanner, all these things. Having, sooner or later, Brian, if what you said yesterday was correct, that this is all new, the ability to do it will apply to every single facet of imaging. That you now have a zoom factor. Why wouldn't you apply it to every facet? Mm-hmm. Okay.
It tripped up though that since I'm not an expert in camera art, or it might have been done and for a different purpose, and if our claim reads on it.
Okay, but what if it was done for a different purpose and we have a different purpose?
If our claim reads on what was done, and it would...
Well, it wasn't done, because I can...
our camera already had the capability of providing this file, and our claim says, providing this file, we're in trouble.
So optionally do it. Make it independent.
The secretary's saying we gotta get the checks today.
Okay, but definitely cover that, because that's what's going to happen.
In the future, to set the camera.
No, that's happening. But according to Brian, it's happening right now as we speak. So definitely get it in here.
Set the camera, if possible, to the desired magnification or density, scan density.
Correct. To create the maximum zoom factor. Right. Okay. Okay, claim 1 we dealt with. Not providing, we're 22, this is a dependent claim now?
I'm sorry, I lost you again. You're on...
I'm on page 24, claim 1, third paragraph of it, providing...
Skip some more math, Brian?
Beg pardon?
Did he skip some more math?
We went back, we just skipped over it. We'd already done it.
I've never had a grade, Jim, this math.
Okay, 22, is that what
Nor Brian's. I gotta tell you, I'm very impressed with Brian's whole grasp of the situation of the math here.
Oh, the analysis is great.
It's incredible. It helps me understand it.
Yeah. Are we on 22, Eliot?
It does. We're on 24.
I have scribbles on 22. Do we not worry about... Oh, these aren't your scribbles. Okay.
Right.
I'll play with that. 23, you have... Are you...
24.
24, got it. One.
Get rid of the size at least twice.
Yep, we'll do the greater than...
Providing on line 8 becomes a dependent claim. Why do we have 10 times 100 times?
Because if, again, the prior art happens to do it at 2 times, but they do it...
Well, then you should do 10, 11, 12...
Our claim 1 is gone.
But then you should do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, up to an infinite number.
Well, here's the theory, and this is how dependent claims work, and here's the analysis that we go through. If claim 1 now says greater than 1, okay, if anybody is doing it at greater than 1, then claim 1 will fall. It's dead.
Okay.
Okay, if anybody's done it before, your priority date before you. Now, we move to claim 2. Has anybody done it at least 10 times, or at least twice will be my next claim, and then
right.
Okay?
That's where you get your at least twice in here.
Exactly.
At 2 points.
Oh, if the guy didn't do it at least twice, is there a good reason? Did he really not have the same invention? Well, hell yes, he didn't have the same invention.
That's right.
But it just so happened that he did more than one. My claim 1 is dead, and I can now jump to claim 2, which is at least 2. That's how dependent claims work in the... that's why I have dependent claims there, because you can't modify claims once they're issued.
Right.
The reason I have that Steve had all those goofy 100s and 200s and 300s in the spec is because during prosecution we can amend the claims, and you might need, and if the prior art comes out of the woodwork during prosecution, you might have to go say, oh, well, we didn't mean that. We meant above 100 or above 200.
Gotcha.
So it's putting in support.
Gotcha. Line or claim 6, a single data file could be 2 files, 3 files, 4 files, 28
Right.
files. Right.
Well, but what is the I like that claim.
Well, it could be in the digital image file, and I like that. But it could be 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah, but without the claim,
It says you have now the ability to integrate everything into a single file, and you hold that packet.
and you see, claim 6.
Got it in one file.
Right.
The image file with an applet built into each image.
I'm on that.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, some time to work on it.
I got it. The method of claim 6 when the user interface is a Java applet. Why limited to Java? There are other forms that can do this.
It's already in there. It's already in. It says in the very first claim.
Okay, providing which is now going to be a dependent claim.
It's providing a user interface configured to display the digital image.
Okay, which is dependent.
Now, this then further says, okay, and it may be in Java applet.
Right, okay.
It further narrows it up.
Right, okay.
Okay, so
there are other things we could name there. Plug in.
It's only limited
ActiveX.
if you enforce that claim, and if the guy infringes that claim. If it's not a Java applet, this claim won't do you any good. If it is a Java applet that the infringer uses, then you get to not only throw 2 claims or 3 claims at him.
What if it's ActiveX?
Yeah, that brings up a good point. There's another technology